I try not to be a negative person. I try not to, look at the negative side of things, but today's game, like, the game's gone. And I'm having a tough time trying to find any constructive words for these pieces of actual human waste that occupy the PGMOL, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. What you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Were you watching the game like how I was watching the game today? Because I'm pretty sure we're on the same page. Not even no need for no intros, bro. No need for no intros, gang. Chris Cuckanaw, welcome to the stand, bro. Welcome to the stand, gang. Welcome up. Step right up, bro. You're being tried for your crimes against humanity. It's time to talk. There is no way you apply common sense to the game. If you have laws and plenty of situations and context to apply common sense and context to those laws, how in the hell is Joao Pedro on the pitch cardless before that instance of dissent at the end of the game? And why is Declan Rice off the pitch? Answer me the question. You can't? Oh, the shitty ref decision, the Twitter account. Oh, just can't. Replies are off. Oh. That's what I thought. Okay. I can't. I'm too bothered to say my name today. I'm not even going. Y'all know my fucking name if y'all watching this video, man. Y'all understand? Like, comment, subscribe, all that other bullshit. This game today, bro. It was here and there. Again, we had great moments. We scored. Things were going there. Had a little pockets, a bit of worry, but Brighton offered nothing. Brighton offered nothing that we couldn't control and stamp out. We had our moments. It was us against us today. That really was it. And we were on the way to making stuff, all hunky-dory, all 3 points, man. 1-0 at the half. Wonderful move from Saka. Great chip from Havertz. Things was all cool. It was all calm. The little moments that they might have had through Matoma and stuff, deaded. They had nothing. Brighton offered nothing until that bullshit call, bro. And throughout the whole first half, you could already see that Chris Kavanagh and his whole camp were on bullshit, because how many shirt pulls did Hinshelwood pull on Saka? At least 2, and he didn't get carded for that once. The one shirt pull he had on Joao Pedro, and he flopped like he got shot 10 times like he was Alonso at the end of training day. He gets a card immediately. No questions about it. No questions about it. And then you go to this instance here with Rice, man. You go to this instance here. So I don't know how you can get a yellow card for a ball that isn't even set, because the ball's moving one. It hits him in the back of the leg, and he doesn't even notice it at first. And then Veltman comes through trying to get the ball off him again. He just, he moves out the way while the ball's still rolling, mind you. And then Veltman goes right through him. Veltman gets no card, no challenge, no warning, no nothing. And Declan Rice gets sent straight off. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Please explain to me how a ball that is not set, a ball that is still moving, and a man that is literally walking at 1 mile an hour trying to get out of the way, moving backwards this way. Yes, the ball hits him on the front foot, the ball's still moving. He's not even saying he's trying to kick it out. And Veltman goes through him. Veltman gets nothing. Declan Rice gets sent off. Tell me, please, I'm trying to find the rationale behind these absolutely blank, smooth, bowling ball textured brain referees that are employed by the FA, the Premier League, and whatever's sitting in that country, bro. Please. This is PTSD. This is PTSD to the RVP incident in Barcelona in the Champions League, bro. If y'all know, y'all know. This is PTSD, bro. I felt a vein in my neck. So strong, so constricted, that it literally took me back. I had a Ratatouille moment through stress. I had a Ratatouille flashback moment through stress and rage. How does that happen? Nah. Listen. It's gonna be a long season, man. It's gonna be a long fucking season. If these refs are against us like this, the absolutely slanted officiating that I saw today, bro, I'm sorry, it was disgusting. Inconsistent. Again, I can't even call a spade a spade. Some things that I thought would have been called a foul on our side second half, some pushes or whatever, just didn't get called. Is it gross incompetence? Is it negligence? Is it malpractice? I don't know. It may be a combination of whatever's at the time. These guys are literally, their brain waves sound like Taz the wrestler's intro right at the end. After the heartbeat go, doo, doo, doo. They're flatline, no brain activity, no movements up here. The medulla oblongata blank. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at how they derailed that game. Absolutely derailed that game in their favor. I'm seething, bro. I'm really out of it, bro. That seriously pissed me off. And I don't even want to speak on some of these performances as well, man. I don't even want to point fingers at this team because they try to do whatever they could. You know what I'm saying? Saka, I think, had a really good game today. It's a missed chances at the end. I wish we could have got forward some of those chances. We were on the counter second half after the sending off, but it is what it is. Havertz put on a blinder today. I think he put some great hold-up play, some great chances in the second half, and he almost made 2 goals that we could have scored to win the game in the second half. You know? Again, defensive performances, can't fault people for doing their thing. Again, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori came off for a great thing. Timber, I think, had some really good spells right there. I think the weakest point in our game today was the midfield. The midfield just looked very leggy. The midfield looked very just heavy touch, not as switched on, not as aggressive in their actions, not as choppy, snappy in their actions. And I feel like that caused a bit of tension today. That caused a bit of lackadaisicalness and a bit of lapses that, you know, where Brighton were able to pounce and try and get some moments off, but we were very defensively sound, and that covered that. But again, I can't even, you have to throw some of that analysis out. I can't even, I want to, listen, part of me wants to go in on Partey today for some of the sloppy touches, some of the risk that he is really like putting us under in certain situations, and how physically he's committing too much, and the physical side of his game is not worth it anymore to make up for the actual passing and vision and the technical nous that he has. Excuse me. I just think we're past that point. It's become too much of a cost to this team, in my opinion. The faster Mikel Merino heals that shoulder, the better off we'll be. Because listen, and again, not to cast anybody else blame, because I wanted, before the sending off, I wanted Declan Rice to be a little bit more inside. I wanted him to receive passes from the left-hand side, because there was openings to drive with the ball after Odegaard was getting pressed and trapped by 4 people from the Brighton's midfield. I wish that would have happened. I wish Declan Rice would have been more on it to drive from the inside. Maybe it was an instruction to stay like the first game, stay a little bit pinned high into the sideline and open up some more opportunities. But with Trossard there, you know, like, might as well just come inside a little bit. The left-hand side still needs work. The left-hand side needs Mikel Merino in there. It does, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't care what anybody says. Those dynamics still, you can blame Martinelli for whatever. You can say, oh, this person, that person, blah, blah, blah. But that left-hand side is not going to fully tick and see its full potential without Mikel Merino. I'm putting my stamp on that right now. So, oh my gosh. I don't even got no man in the match. I'm just pissed off, bro. I got a negative man in the match. I got a target of the match. Chris Kavanagh, you are absolute waste shoot, bro. Absolute waste. I don't get it. I don't get the inconsistency, bro. It's 90 minutes. You're not swapping bodies with somebody, bro. You're the same mind. You have the same brain. Make consistent decisions. It's not hard. Bro, like, and watch. People have already said it on the timeline. Shout out to Femo. Shout out to shout out to like a whole bunch of people, bro. They've already said it. Everybody's acknowledging this right now. But wait until these other instances happen and nothing happens. It doesn't get acknowledged. Or worse yet, they call it, and then they forget that we went through it. And middle of the season, they're like, oh man, you know, Arsenal just didn't have it in them. They just didn't have the minerals. Well, we're getting fucked over. We're getting fucked over in decisions like this. They let the game get away from us so easily. They put the game away from us. They force the game away from us. They separate the game from us. Most oftentimes, again, I'm not the one to try and bash refs and be angry and stuff like that all the time. That's not me. That's not my bag. I would rather talk about the game and what we couldn't do in most situations, but that was so egregious. That was so over a line that I can't say nothing else but that completely changed the game. against us, bro. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm so glad that there's other things to do today. Again, I still gotta play a Blackout 6 beta on the gaming side. Shout out to That Man Trip channel. I still got American college football to watch. Hopefully they don't fail me over there. I got WWE on in like 20 minutes. I got ways to get over this. I'll be cool. But the fact that we drop points off of the incompetence of these refs, and you potentially put the North London Derby in jeopardy because Declan Rice has been again sent off for that as well. He's been banned for that as well. I pray we appeal it, but the fact that we have to sit there and now risk our North London Derby because of that small moment that you decide to maximize to the full extent of the law because you cannot apply common sense. That is insane. That's wild to me. Boy, it's gonna be a war. If we win this league this year, it's gonna be hell to. It's just gonna be shellings on everybody because I know people are gonna use this against us. Oh my goodness, they're gonna try to use it against us, or they're gonna try and forget. Because I tell you, 80% of the people on Twitter and people watching these games right now, they've seen it. They've seen the bullshit, but they're not gonna acknowledge it. They're not gonna acknowledge it because it's us. Because it's Arsenal, they won't acknowledge it. They'll wait and say, "Oh man, y'all dropped points to Brighton, man. It was a tough game. Y'all probably should have won." Declan Rice, just don't be stupid. Maybe the refs shouldn't be fucking stupid. How about that? Maybe the refs should try and apply common sense to the game and understand if a ball is fucking rolling and it's not set at all, and a player goes through another player on a fucking kick, maybe they should also get a yellow. And maybe the person that kicked the ball 30 yards in the first half away to stop the flow of play, maybe he should get a yellow too. You know? I wouldn't be half as mad if Joao Pedro was on a yellow by the time that shit happened. I would not be as mad. But the fact is, the incident was so arbitrary. It was so ambiguous. There was, again, the ball still rolling, still, excuse me. There's still plenty of things that were going around and question marks around the scenario. The fact that you immediately was like, oh yeah, nah, gone, and everything else you let run. Everything else you just let run. Go. Shirt pulls, nah, you're fine. Soccer, get up, you're good. Whatever. Disgraceful, man. But let me know what y'all thought about the game in the comment section below. I can't even talk about the Champions League schedule. We literally have Atalanta away, Spurs away, City away, back to back. Atalanta's in between those two, so that's gonna be a tough set of fixtures. I haven't even fully talked about, again, Mikel Merino and stuff. I talked about Sterling in the other video. Check that out on the channel as well. Welcome, Sterling. He was in the building today. Obviously, you know you've joined the revolution because the establishment don't like us, bro. They don't like us, apparently. So we gonna see, man. But let me know what you thought about the game, performers, best performances, worst performances, all that good stuff in the comment section below. We move, man. We move. Listen, Arsenal fans, stick together because everybody else is against us. The more we infight, the less strong we are, bro. Because trust me, we don't have too many supporters on the outside of us, as you can see from today. So let that be known. I'm full-time Trip. That's been all the time that I got today. But we move. We keep it going. We got a long season, but let's keep it in, man. Let's keep it in. Tough one today, but it's not the end of us. COYG. Peace.